All right, hello fifth grade. Today is day 21 of our video lessons. I hope you're all healthy and well and staying safe. Today we're going to continue on with our objective of how do we multiply fractions, right? Different ways. Again, I'm very excited for today's lesson. Hopefully today's method of multiplying fraction makes this whole process a lot easier, okay? We're going to learn a new method. I think that it's probably one of my favorite methods to solve these multiplication problems. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, please be sure that you are filling out your Google Forms, okay? Very important. You will get points for that. Even if you get it wrong, you will still get points just for doing it. So please be sure that you are completing those. But that is it. We have a Zoom meeting today at 1 o'clock. And that's it. Yeah, go ahead and pause the video and get started. All right, so number one says 3/4 of 16. So again, of means that's like a multiplication sign. So how do we want to approach this problem? Well, I think I'm going to make my circles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? 16 total. How many rows? 4. My denominator tells me that. I'm splitting it up into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 row, 2 row, 3 row, 4 rows. All right, so I have 16 circles, 4 rows to put them in. How many are going to go in each row so that they're each the same? Exactly, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple. Have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Your friend grabbed how many? Did they grab 1/4 of it, 2/4 of it, 3/4 of it, or 4/4 of it? He grabbed 3. He grabbed this many of it. So let's see how many they grabbed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So that's their answer, 12. Simple, right? Hopefully they're becoming a lot easier. All right, let's go ahead and do number 2. I'll just do it here. 4, actually, no, I will do it in a new board. I do not want to run out of space. Okay, I have 4/5 times 12. Now I think what I want to do is I want to go ahead and use my standard algorithm, right? So first of all, I just want to draw my 12 total pieces so I know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to make 5 rows, 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now, I think if I try to put them each, if I put each circle in each row, I don't think it's not really gonna come out right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, instead of trying to use pictures, I am gonna use standard algorithm because I am dividing 12 of these circles into 5 spots. I'm breaking this 12 up. So that is like saying 12 divided by 5 or like this, right? So I have 5 divided by 12 and I'm just going to do that right here. 5 divided by 12. 5 goes into 12. 2 times, 5 times 2, 10. 12 minus 2, 2. 12 minus 10, 2. So now remember, my whole number is my 2. Whatever your answer, that is your whole number. I'm sorry, everybody. My numerator is 2 also, and my denominator is 5. But again, this is not your answer. This is simply telling you that each row you are getting 2 wholes and 2 fifths. So this row gets 2 wholes and 2/5. This row gets 2 wholes and 2/5. And this one, and this one, and this one. Okay. Now you have your problem set up. Now ask yourself, how many is your friend grabbing? Is it grabbing 1 chunk, 2 chunks, 3 chunks out of the 5, 4 chunks out of the 5, or are they grabbing 5 chunks out of the 5? They are grabbing 4. So you have, let me grab this one. Again, they're grabbing this many, right? 4, they're grabbing 4. I mean, you're getting 2 wholes and 2/5, and you're adding that up. Oh my gosh, everybody, I want to be neat. And you are adding that up 4 times, 2 wholes and 2/5, 2 wholes and 2/5, plus 2 wholes and 2/5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Now, let's go ahead and add up our whole numbers first, our big numbers, right? So I have 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 8. And now we are adding 2/5 plus 2/5 plus 2/5 plus 2/5. That'll give me, I'm going to put it right here. Let's see. Well, the easy part is that my denominator does not change. It's still going to be 5, right? Then I'm adding up. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get away from this glare. There you go. So I have 2 plus 2, 4, plus 2, 6, plus 2, 8. Whoa, but hang on, I have an improper fraction right here. I have 8 wholes over 5. My numerator is bigger than my denominator. Okay, by how many? Let's say, again, let's go back to our cup. Let's pretend that this cup can only hold 5, but you have 8 filled up. So you have to dump out how many? You have to dump out 3. Oh. Let me draw it because I feel like I'm confusing you all. Again, this is our answer right here, okay? We got our answer, 8 wholes and 8/5. But I don't want this improper fraction. I want to leave it as a regular mixed number, okay? So hopefully you already know how to change it up. So I have here is my numerator is bigger than my denominator, right? I have 8 cups, let's call them 8 cups, and they are all filled up, right? They are wholes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I have a cup, this red cup, that is all the way over here, right? So that means I'm gonna have to add on another cup. Let me do it in a different color, actually. Right, I have a cup that is 8 instead of the 5. So that means I'm gonna have to dump out this excess into a new cup. I'm gonna have to dump out this extra brown into this one, because this one is full already, no more can fit in. So this stuff is gonna have to go into this new cup. And how much is it gonna be? I had 8. Right here, I'm gonna have 3, right? So now let's see what I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 full cups. And then I have 3, a cup that is 3/5 full, and that is my answer, all right? This was just an extra step. This was our answer. What we did here is we just made it into a regular mixed number, okay? Okay, so that is it for our warm-up. Hopefully you got them all. Now, like I said, our objective is going to be for today, we're going to learn how to multiply fractions using a different method. Let me just erase these two boards. Okay. Before we begin, what if I had a problem like this? 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. What's another way we can rewrite this as? 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Well, another way we can do it is we're just saying we're multiplying 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, right? And it should be 21. What if I had 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4? That's another way we can rewrite that as 4 times 5, right? And it'll give me 20. Simple. But, everybody, what if we had a problem like this? 2 over 3 times 9. Well, it's actually the same thing, except we now have a fraction. But it's the same thing. I have another way I can rewrite that as is 2 over 3 plus 2 over 3 plus 2 over 3 plus 2 over 3 plus 2 over 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 plus 2 over 3, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Interesting. Well, if we add all of this up, we're going to get 18 over 3. Because if we add up all the 2's, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, it's going to give me 18 over 3. Remember, our denominator does not change. So we could have done this for our warm-up questions, right? That's another way that we could solve it. If we had, now let's switch this to a regular mixed number because I don't want that as a mixed, I don't want this as an improper fraction, right? This will be 18 over 3. Well, guess what? That is also written like this, right? 3 goes into 18 how many times? 6. So that's our answer, 6. Okay? Again, this is another way that we could have solved our problem. For our warm-up question, I think we had, what did we have? But either way, let's go back, let's see, let's make another one. 1 over 2 times, I don't know, 5. Well, we could rewrite that as 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2. This is another method we could have solved it for, like. And if we were to add this all up, we would get a denominator of 2 for sure. Let's add up our numerators. 1 plus 1, 2, plus 1, 3, plus 1, 4, plus 1, 5. And if we were to solve it as a mixed number, 2 goes into 5 2 times. So our mixed number is a 2. Our numerator is a 1. And our denominator is a 2. 2 wholes and 1/2. And I guarantee you, if we were to solve it using the picture with the whole boxes and everything, we would still get the same thing. Okay? And actually, let's do it. I'm going to do it just very quickly over here on this side. Right? Because before, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had a box of 2, right? Because our denominator. We're trying to put these circles into these two boxes, so that is the same as saying 2 divided by 5, 2, 4, 1, and we get 2 wholes and 1/2, right? So that means in this box, we have 2 wholes and 1/2. In this box, we have 2 wholes and 1/2. Your friend is grabbing one chunk, just one chunk, so your answer is 2 wholes and 1/2, 2 and 1/2. We got the same thing. Exactly the same thing, okay? So this right here, the bottom part, is our new way of multiplying fractions, right? Because this is our question right here. This was our original question. This blue part is how we used to solve it. This orange part is our new way, but either way, we got the same answer, right? Now let's go back. Let's go back to this one, because as it turns out, yeah, we're going to get a little bit crazy right here. As it turns out, there is another way we can multiply fractions. So let's go back to this one, right? We have 2/3 times 9. Well, the method that we use is we just added 2/3 9 times, and we got 6. Let us go over, let us solve that problem using a regular method, where if we have right, this is our question. I have 9 circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A box with 1, 2, 3 pieces. I have 3 boxes. I have 9 circles. How many can go in each row, in each square? 3, right? 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 here, and 1, 2, 3 here. It fits out perfectly. So I could just draw the picture. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 circles here. It works out great. Your friend grabbed just 2, grabbed 2/3, so they didn't grab all 3, they didn't grab 1, they grabbed 2. They grabbed this many. So that means that they grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same answer here. See? Pretty cool, right? But now it turns out that there is another way. Yup, another way to multiply fractions. And this way, everybody, pay close attention to this right here, right? If you're tired, pause the video, take a break, come back. But please pay attention to this part. There is another way that we can multiply fractions. And again, let's go through the same example. I have 2/3 times 9. And this one is very simple, I think. But again, pay close attention here. All right. We can just multiply this straight across, like this. 2 times 9. And our denominator is going to be 3. So 2 times 9 is 18/3. Oh my gosh. Check this out. 18/3, if we divide that, we are going to get 3 goes into 18. 6 times. So now our answer is 6, right? We can't do the whole numerator is 0 and our denominator is 3. We could leave it like that. But this whole fraction is going to be 0 anyways. So if it's a 0, you don't have to write it. So our answer is 6. Oh, you can see it. I'm so sorry. What I was saying is that we have, this could be your numerator, right? Like before, that'll be your denominator. But because this fraction is 0/3, that's just, we don't have to write that. So our answer is 6. And look what we got here. Also 6. So we're getting the same answers even though we're doing it different ways. And that is the beauty of fractions. There are multiple ways you can solve the answer, okay? Let's run through another example, another problem, I mean. All right, let's say that we have 4/5 times, I don't know, let's say 10, right? Well, if we use our adding if we use our adding method, and you know what? Let me do this in a different color. We're going to have to add up 4 over 5 10 times. 4 over 5 plus 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 4 over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our denominator will be 5. And if we add up all the 4s, 4 plus 4, 16, plus 4 plus 4, 8, 4 plus 4. If we add up all this up, it's going to get 40. We're going to get 40. But again, we can rewrite this as 5 over 40. 5 goes into 40 how many times? 8. We do not have nothing else to drop. We don't have a remainder. So our answer is 8, 0, 5. But again, this whole thing is 0, so we don't need to write that. So your answer is 8. Okay? Let's do it using our normal method, or how can we call this one? Let's call it our drawing method. I have 4 over 5 times 10. I have 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boxes, 10 circles. How many is going to go in each box? Exactly. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and it works out perfectly, right? The circles are in here perfectly. Now, I'm trying to get rid of this glare. Oh, nope. Sorry, everybody. All right, here we go. Okay, so did your friend grab 1 out of the 5, 2 out of the 5, 3 out of the 5, 4 out of the 5, or 5 out of the 5? They grabbed 4 out of the 5. They grabbed this many. So let's see how many they grabbed. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I'm just double checking. 1, 2. Yep. Whoa, oh my gosh. Check this out. Everybody, you ready? Also 8. Different methods. Same thing. Same answer. Now let's go through it. We'll call this one the multiplication way. This way I think might be the easiest for you all. It is, so again, our problem is 4 over 5 times 10. We just multiply our whole number, 10 times 4. 4 times 10. Our denominator does not change. 4 times 10, 40. We have this, 40 over 5, or 5 over 40, right? Much like before. 5 goes into 40, 8 times. 0. So our answer is 8 wholes, right? 8 wholes. 0, 5. But again, since this is 0, we don't have to include that. So, oh my gosh, check this out. Everybody, you ready? Our answer is 8. Our answer is 8. Our answer is 8. Different methods. The drawing method. The addition method. The multiplication method. So you see? So now your math tool belt, kind of imagine that you have like a Batman belt, right? Now you have a bunch of different tools to help you solve the problem. You have a drawing method, you can use that tool. You can use an addition method, you have that tool. or you can use the multiplication method. You have that tool. It's up to you to decide what method you want to work for what problem, okay? This is really all what math is. I give you a bunch of tools. I show you a bunch of tools and how to use them. And when you come across a problem, it's up to you to choose what method you want to use, all right? Some methods work better with some problems, and some methods don't work as well with some problems. Now, let's go ahead and do a few examples from your packet. All right, this right here. Number 1, part ABC. Oh, and this is page 125, by the way. Number 1, part ABC. That one's pretty simple. All you need to do is just rewrite that as a multiplication problem. Here. Sorry, I'm moving the camera. All right. Let me get a pen. The first one says 5 plus 5 plus 5 over 3. So if we use multiplication, that is 5 over 3. Whoa, that was an ugly 3. Times 3. Right? So I think, how do you all want to solve this problem? I think I want to use the regular multiplication way. 5 times 3 over 3. 5 times 3, 15. 15 over 3. Or I can rewrite that as this. 3 goes into 15 how many times? 5. So our answer is 5, 0, 3, but this is just goes away because the numerator is 0. So our answer is 5, okay? If we were to use the addition method, let's see. 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15. 15 over 3. Well, if we get 15 over 3, that's the same thing we got here, right? Right? We divide it, and we will get 5 either way. And that's it. Let's do the same for part B and part C. Now number 2, or these problems over here. These problems, you have, so if we look at number 2, part A, all you have to do is solve for it using 2 different methods, okay? Whatever method you want. So on one side, you're going to use one method. On the other side, you're going to use the other method. So here's what I mean. 3/4 times 16 over 4. I want to solve that using multiplication method. 3 times 16, that is 48, everybody, over 4. Now I divide 48 over 4. If you have scratch paper, I think it'll be a good time to take it out, because you will run out of space. I mean, look at me, I'm already running out of space here. 4 goes into 48, let's see, 1 over here, 0, 8, 4 goes into 8 2 times, 12. So my answer is 12, remainder 0 with a 4, but our numerator is 0, so we don't have to write this, so our answer is 12. Now this one over here, you can use the addition method. It doesn't matter, but I think, I honestly do not want to add up this 16 times, right? I'm gonna have to do this 16 times, no way. No way, Jose, I don't really want to do that. Instead, I think I am going to do the drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I draw my box of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 circles, 4 rows. How many will go in each row? 4, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them get used up. It fits in perfectly. How many did your friend grab? 3 out of the 4? 4 out of the 4? 2 out of the 4? 1 out of the 4? 3 out of the 4, correct. This many. So let's count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Same answer. Look. 12, 12, 12, 12. And that's it. Now, feel free to use different methods. For this one, I think another multiplication one will work fine. 4 times 12, 3, 48. I'm not going to divide it for you. You can do that. And then right here, I think, I'll just do the addition sign. The addition method. And I'll continue on adding it 12 times. But it's up to you, everybody. Go through it, work it out. And also, if you skipped some questions from this page, from the previous page, page 111, well, now you learned a different method. If you skipped some problems from yesterday, you can go ahead and redo them using the method that we learned today. And then for this one, don't get confused. All you have to do is just solve it normally, all right? But that's it, everybody, for math. Again, hopefully this makes much more sense now. I very much like to use the multiplication method. I think it's easier, but I didn't want to show it to all of you until you really learned what we were doing to those fractions, all right? Because otherwise it's just a trick. And we're not here to learn little tricks. We're here to learn what is actually going on with fractions. Remember, tricks are like cheat codes in a video game. But, all right, for science, let me just show you what we're on for science. This is 4th grade. We go to 5th grade here. We are on Prehistoric Life. So what I'm going to do, you should have read all of this already. In your Google Forms, I am going to put in a couple of questions that relates to the reading, okay? So please be sure that you've read all of this. I am going to make a small little, going to put together a couple of questions just to make sure that you are understanding this unit, all right? Again, fun unit. Spend your time on it. And yeah, that is it, everybody. We have a Zoom meeting today at 1 o'clock. No Zoom meeting tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. And that is it. All right. Have a great day. Stay safe and stay healthy.